Are they E10s? We've talked about ionic bonding, which is chemical bonding between a metal and a non-metal, right? When you have a metal that bonds with a non-metal, it's an ionic bond and it's called a salt. And when you're writing chemical equations, you have to know the salts that are being formed and come up with the names and the formulas for the salts. And I know that some of you were away and some of you might have missed this. So I want to go through that now and show you how it's done, because I think we can work it out. I have a worksheet here. So ionic bonding happens when a charged metal atom called an ion combines with a charged non-metal atom. Now, if you can't remember, I have spoken about how metal atoms become charged and how non-metal atoms and molecules can become charged. If you can't remember that, then you might have to go on YouTube it. Maybe just for now, just accept that it happens. Okay, so you've got metals that have a charge. They're called, we better put the names in. Positively charged ions are called cations, and negatively charged ions are called anions. That doesn't say onion. Negatively charged ions are anions. So when a cation and an anion are near each other, they'll magnetically attract to each other. So you've got a plus neutralizing a minus. So sodium over here has got a charge of plus, just +1, and fluorine has a charge of -1. And when you get a plus and a minus together, they neutralize each other, so there's no charge. So the name or the formula for the compound is NaF, sodium fluoride. When a sodium ion and a chloride ion come together, you've got sodium with a charge of +1 and chloride with a charge of -1. You just write it like sodium and chloride. You just write each of those ions next to each other, and that's the name of the salt. Lithium has got plus, fluorine is minus, so you're going to have lithium fluoride. They'll neutralize each other. Now, if you've got something like this one here, silver's +1, and oxide is -2, they're not going to neutralize quite so easily. You're going to need another silver so that you've got another plus to go with the two minuses. So for this one, you're going to have 2 silvers because you need 2 pluses to go with the 2 minus that oxide has. So you need 2 silvers, and you write it like this, Ag2O. So you've got 1 oxide and 2 silvers. Magnesium's 2+, sulfide is 2-. 2 pluses, 2 minus, they'll neutralize each other. So it's just magnesium sulfide, MgS. What's a bit trickier? Iron with 2 pluses, iron over here, Fe2+ with fluoride -1. So you've got 2 pluses with the iron, 1 minus with the fluoride. I'm going to need another minus. I'm going to need another fluoride. So we write it like Fe. You've got 1 iron and 2 fluorides. And it's called iron fluoride, and its formula is FeF2. So all you need to do is put the right number of atoms of cations with the right number of anions till the charges balance. So if you've got 2+, then you're going to need 2 single minuses or a 2 minus. Now, when you get threes with 2s are a little bit trickier. So chromium's 3+. Where are we going to write that? Running out of room. And we'll put it with sulfide, which is 2 minus. So chromium is 3+. I'm going to just write it down here somewhere. And sulfide is 2 minus. You can see that they're not going to balance, right? So I need another sulfide. Oh, now I've got too many negatives. I need another chromium. You can only add, you can't take away. And now I've got 1, 2, 3, 4 minuses, 4 pluses. I need another sulfide. And now I've got 6 of each and it balances. So I needed, I'm trying to circle them. I'm not doing a very good job. 2 chromiums and 3 sulfides to be neutral. So 2 chromiums and 3 sulfides, like that. So if you know the charges on the particles, the charges on the atoms and the charges on the molecules, you can write down what they look like when they're combined, how many chromiums I need, how many sulfides I need to come up with a formula for the ionic compound, the salt. And that way you can write equations. I think, now this one here, you're given the name and you have to go find the charge, and you have got a list of charged ions on a sheet that you can use. I don't expect you to memorize them all at this stage. Don't worry about that. Okay, hope it helps. Have a go.